open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up.
Here and welcome you to Knight Stadium for live PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria. It's Avondale FC taking on Hume City to start round 2. We were here last Friday night for Knights and Gully. Now we're back for Avondale at their home away from home, Knight Stadium, and a decent crowd in as well.
After last week's disappointment against Packer, I think they'll be raring to go. They're home away from home, as you said. But look, I was also out at Hume Richmond last week, and as you were as well, and they were very, very impressive. I think one of the best sides in the league.
Hume City in their black and white striped shirt, black shorts and black socks, going to be attacking the car park or the southern end. Not far away from starting round 2 of PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria, and in fact that whistle gets us underway. And Brandon, the sending off of Michele Grazia last week for Avondale, a big loss. The Italian central defender has made a real reputation for himself as one of the best in Victoria, and he'll be sorely missed tonight up against this Hume Itali, also known as Azagani, but we've been told by the Hume team that he does prefer Sergio Massali as the name he is going with this season. And a bit of a shout here as Oldfield almost fumbled the ball out of the area and still picked it up anyway. It's toying with danger there.
Very close there, and Chris Oldfield is always quick off his line, but that was you couldn't really see from this angle because the lines aren't very clearly marked. But look, Avondale, they've actually had a very good start, and look, here they go again.
So ball in the central position, laid off by Mijojevic, and now the tap across goal, and at the back post, Yango puts it into the woodwork. The initial shot was going wide, and Abraham Yango very nearly made it 1-0 to Avondale, and perhaps he should have branded.
What a chance that was, and as we looked up there, it was just opened up perfectly for him. A great little pass out to the right. Milojevic cut it across, and he's just put that inch too much on it, and Yango just unable to put it back on goal from a tight angle. But boy, what a chance that was for Avondale.
Hume trying to counter-attack. Timmins is getting St Albans in their match away to Moreland Zebras. So that one started at 8:30. We've got a second goal for Bentley Greens. We'll come to that in a moment because Madoka's being legged in the penalty area, and it's a clean challenge. And now a scramble, and the goalkeeper dives on the ball, but that was a ferocious slide tackle coming in at the last there from Shane Rishepi, and again, he timed it well.
What a tackle that was, because I thought Formering the Madoka was in there. That was a great... I think they can make the top 6, especially by the way they're playing tonight. They're dismantling him at the moment, Teo.
Well, the crucial thing is putting it in the back of the net, and a through ball to a central position. Mijojevic chasing after it. It's taken away from him by Rishepi. And now Hegarty plays it out to the left on halfway. Markellis, a long way from the penalty area where he does his deadliest work. And the ball again drifts out for an Avondale throw. They've got the ball back cheaply and easily on so many occasions tonight with these errant Hume passes. Now they're almost bringing a little bit of pressure on themselves as Massali chases up and forces an errant clearance. It's shallow, and Markellis charges up to the edge of the area, taking on the defender FA. Now out to Hegarty on the left, swinging in the ball. Takes a touch off Danning and followed in with a volley, and it slices off the outside of Espindola's boot. He didn't hit it sweetly, and it sails out for a goal kick, but just by FA, and Madoka now takes the ball and runs back up to halfway on the right. Yango has been switched flanks and trying to take on Timmins. He breaks away from him, and he's just got that real turn of speed, but a loose first touch, and in the end sliding in to try and win the ball there, and could not disguise the fact he missed it and handled it with his right arm, desperately trying to catch him. Ball goes out to the right once again. Avondale trying to build. Delevski's pass intercepted by Hegarty, who was continuing to backtrack, and now Delevski goes around him and plays a crossfield pass. I'd love this one to hit the back of the net at the end of the passage of play to get onto the highlights packages during the week. Espindola on the right, and he's legged unceremoniously here by Delevski. And as you say, Brandon, his shoe goes flying about 3 metres away. And the referee, Chris Hope, has only produced the 1 yellow card so far tonight. We'll have a chat to Spase Delevski here. It's just taken. Hegarty standing over it, tries to swing it in. It is a direct shot, but coming through with a header away. Rickabeen means that May isn't even required. Corner kick, first of the night for Hume at the car park or the social club end here of Knight Stadium. In it comes, curling, and May was coming from well behind his Hume opponent, and Rishepi got the touch, but it was in no way steered at goal.
Avondale dominating at the moment, and a decent crowd in too.
Good crowd. I think free entry, of course, would have been a significant, perhaps, factor competing against the other 3 games tonight as well. Brandon, gold coin donation to the SR13 fund, able to get people in tonight. Big crowd, and also already seen a couple of rival coaches that are not managing tonight coming along to look at 2 teams with top 6 ambitions. Ball at centre back for FA. Of course, no Michele Grazia tonight for Avondale. Pass, and it was Mijojevic dispossessed by Hegarty, and he's done well to play it to Timmins, who's bursting through into the attacking half. Now to Markellis, opportunity for a shot, and it's in! It managed to get under May, and Theo Markellis has put Hume City in front against the run of play. We had been touting the possibility of that goal taking the wind out of the Avondale sails, but now that it's happened, it's a little bit hard to believe. And Theo Markellis makes it Avondale 0, Hume City 1.
Well, I think we said it about 10 minutes ago now that in this league, if you don't take your chances, you're your own worst enemy. In Avondale, they had plenty of opportunities to go ahead. They've been on top. But then again, you see, give Markellis space on the edge of the box like that. Yes, Chris May should have done better with it, and I think he knew that straight away. You can't give plays like that space in the edge of the box. They'll punish you absolutely every time, and he's not want to be in that Avondale dressing room at half-time.
So, set piece to be taken by Markellis, the goal scorer. Here comes the corner, swinging to a central position. Reshepi with the first header, and then it's away by Simoy. Volley by Tavsansioglu.
Tipping in.
It lands, and it needs a touch to go out, and this time there won't be another corner. May dealt with it. It was landing right on the crossbar. That would have been a bizarre way to score a goal. Instead, it's dealt with, but the home side here at Knight Stadium, Avondale, find themselves 1-0 down. Theo Markellis in the 40th minute.
Despite having played some really good football today, we'll be very disappointed to be going into the break 1-0, and it sets up for a good second half. They'll be right back in this for Hume. The longer it goes, if they're 1-0 up, they'll be taking it.
The whistle gets us underway in the second half, and in this second half it's going to be Avondale attacking the social club end here at Knight Stadium, and Hume City attacking the quarry or the northern end of the ground. And the ball has gone into touch for an early Hume City throw. Walker hurling it down, plays it to Timmins. Now Espindola, Markellis. He's got an eye for goal here, Markellis, and it took a half volley bounce right in front of May, and he did well to bat it around the right-hand post and put it out for a corner. And that was just dipping awkwardly. Rather than possession play, they'll start hitting more long balls over the top. Rapko getting his first involvement in a 50-50. Hegarty won the ball away, but it's actually deflected over to Murdocha on the right. Markellis is backtracking. Murdocha veers away from him, waits for the supporting run of Simoy. And now Simoy is hitting the right byline. Can he pick out a teammate? He can't. But it's still turned behind for a corner there by Reshepi. High ball from the free kick, and Reshepi's got to be careful. He was climbing all over Yango there. Very lucky not to give away a penalty. Rapko from outside the area, and it's a tumbling strike that needed a save as it was on target. Oldfield getting down to his left, making the save. Murdocha, left arm raised, signalling to his teammates, and here comes a right-footed corner. He drives it high to the back post. First header is Avondale, and now Rapko across the face, and Murdocha running up to the ball at the right byline. Can't keep it in. We've played 62 minutes now. Through ball, Masali charging at the man there in May, who came out of his line, and Masali left a boot in. May did well to come out of the area and hook it away with his left boot. And then he was legged by the oncoming Masali, who's over in the wall. Murdocha trying to find Avondale an equaliser. Swings it into a central position. Good header away by Reshepi. Now a volley comes back
what a goal!
And it's nestled in the right corner. Great strike there from Avondale. And they have levelled this one right up. 1-1 here at Knight Stadium. Avondale get through for their first goal of the season. It is Jamie Cumming who has scored the goal. Sensational for Avondale.
What a goal that was. Jamie Cumming, the right back turned centre back today, on the volley facing away from... I don't think he can believe it. And that's why you look at these exasperated looks as you make the change. I think it's Kim Harris coming on for... Mohali coming off. So
Masali coming off, and it's going to be Kim Harris coming on. It didn't make contact, but the fans just didn't like how it looked, even though there wasn't too much wrong with it. Hegarty swings the ball out to the right. Can Hume get an instant response? Kofi Danning now, prodding the ball into the area. First touch for Harris, tees up Hegarty, and it's held right down next to the right post. Good save there to Hegarty once again. Just repeating the sub. Sergio Masali coming off.
What a ball.
And Kim Harris on. Hegarty's crossfield ball. Just took a little scrape off the studs of Riccobene and went out for a throw. Danning brings it back in. Walker now chips across to Harris, top of the area, turns his man. It's Harris! And he puts it in the top left. Oh, what a way to introduce yourself to NPL Victoria. Kim Harris makes it 2-1 to Hume City.
what a finish that is from the South Australian, newly signed from NPL South Australia, and that is absolutely clinically taken. And Avondale, we've been saying all game how they've been on top. Now they've come back into the game. They've finally scored. But Hume, just got that feeling about him when they get those half chances in the box. They just feel like they're likely to take them. And Harris, he's turned his man far too easily for one. But then the rocket of a finish, Chris may have had something to do with the first one. But the second one, he's had absolutely no chance with that. And again, that's the turn of a great side in Hume City. They've been under the pump this whole game. Absolutely did not deserve to be in front. But they've taken their 2 chances and taken them so well. So 2-1 at the moment in Avondale. Once again, back to square one.
70th minute, Cummings equaliser coming in the 67th. But Hume City now 2-1 in front. Come in and sweep the ball away. And Hume City not breaking at top speed at the moment as Downing stops to a jog and waits for some support to arrive in the form of Walker. Went for the 1-2. Yango got a boot in, intercepted him now, trying to thread a through ball. Milojevic is there, takes a touch, has to wheel away from Tavsensioglu. And now shooting on the turn, it deflects and it takes a really aggressive rip and turn off the turf. And it went out for a corner kick. And I think Oldfield can't get a touch, but now Markellis is at the fall of the ball. On the overlap, Timmins coming through from the left byline, driving it. Harris volleys it down. He's on too tight an angle to think about a shot. Plays it back to Walker. He's now taking on the defence. Harris veers out to get the angle a little bit more favourable. Left-footed shot is blocked away. And now Franjic playing a ball, and Espindola trying to catch the goalkeeper May flat-footed by shooting from the standstill. And it's flicked out wide of the left post for a goal kick. Yeah. Dangerous left boot. From wide on the left, he's in a tangle of legs here with Simoy, who wins the ball away and launches a counter-attack for Avondale. High ball and headed into his advantage there by Krapko. And he's now been legged from behind by Reshepi, and Reshepi gets up and is furious, saying it was an accentuated contact, and I think the referee agreed.
Hume live to fight another day at the moment.
Certainly do. Up 2-1, looking for a third as Walker ventures forward. The top of the area, out wide to Danning, and it was a cross-turn shot, batted away by May. Certainly shot off the boot there of Danning, and now Fleming is coming back in the other direction.
Because Avondale, for the majority, had been the better side.
And again, they won't be top of the table because Bentley Green's goal difference has strode past them tonight, leading Richmond 6-1. And so now throwing to be taken right down near the corner flag. And trying to break out Avondale. This is last roll of the dice. There's just 10 seconds of stoppage to go. And again, a solid body check coming through to block the ball away. And with that, the referee's seen enough. Hume City come to Knight Stadium and beat Avondale 2-1. Goals to Markellis and Harris doing the job after Jamie Cummings' spectacular volley had bought 3 minutes of parity for Avondale. In the 67th minute, he made it 1-1. We thought the momentum was going all Avondale's way, but the super sub Kim Harris is the difference. Brandon Galgano, your thoughts, please, on a very important win for Humes.
Yeah, some big results, and I think Hume will be delighted. They got 6 points out of 6. Bentley, 6 points out of 6. So the 2 front runners getting the wins they need. Port Melbourne, big lead for them against Victory. It's a tough game, and look, Bentley, 6-1. They're going to be a side to stop this season, aren't they, Teo?
And on behalf of the call team, but that's it from Knight Stadium. Your full-time score, Hume City 2, Avondale 1. It's goodbye for now.
Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. You heard me? We ain't gotta go out, 'cause what? Welcome to my house. It's my house, my house. What? Welcome to my house. It's my house.